Oh, what's up, guys? This is Honest Thoughts on just Chris Eubank Jr. in general, the middleweight division, Triple G, Canelo, Billy Joe Sanders, all that stuff. Uh, it's for the real boxing fans out there. I need you guys to tell me what's up with this, but I just don't understand. Out of all the talk on who's fighting who, Sanders is really good at calling guys out. He's called out Canelo and David Lemieux. No, he already beat his ass once. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Sanders' style in general, just aesthetically, like watching his fights. But it's not, it's effective, um, and it can give guys problems. It's true, in some senses, it's true boxing, using your footwork, staying safe, in and out movement, like intelligent in and out movement. Jumping in with a left hook is not in and out movement. Uh, I just want to know why nobody talks about Chris Eubank Jr. He's not the best fighter in the world, but he's a damn good fighter, and he's powerful. Like, he can really hurt guys. He doesn't put it together enough to, like, really catch somebody with like a one punch knockout kind of thing. But I don't think there's anybody in better shape than Chris Eubank Jr. That motherfucker's always working out, doing crazy workouts. And I think that I would love to see a Triple G Eubank fight. Now, I give Triple G a huge advantage of that fight, but it's not going to be an easy fight for him. Or at least Danny Jacobs fight him. Now, I thought Chris Eubank Jr. was way bigger for some reason, but it says he's fighting at 165. I'm not. I don't remember if it's super middleweight or if it's middleweight. I don't fucking remember, but it's not that much bigger than Canelo or Triple G. Mainly, it's not bigger than Triple G, and Danny Jacobs is a big fucking guy that really has to work hard to cut down to fighting at Triple G's weight. He really should be going up. Why are these guys not fighting Chris Eubank Jr.? Now, I hate to think that they were ducking him. Not that, again, I'm not saying Chris Eubank Jr. is just this like hitting dark horse that just starches guys, because he's lost. He lost his last fight. I think it was his last fight. But he's a guy with a big enough name. He's got plenty of highlight reel material. Like, why are guys not fighting this guy? Same thing with Billy Joe Saunders. I would love to see. It would make the middleweight division way more exciting. I'd love to see a round robin of all these guys. Billy Joe Sanders, Triple G, Chris Eubank Jr., Danny Jacobs, Canelo Alvarez, all go round and round. That's what the Four Kings was, in the 80s. Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, Marvin Hagler, like, they were all fluctuating kind of in weights, but clearly it was like, okay, we've got four really fucking good guys that are all really close to each other, and they all fought each other. All of them. And, there's one other guy too, I don't fucking remember his name, but you guys get my point. Same thing in the 90s of the heavyweight division. Now, that was the heavyweight division. It's a little different because they're all heavyweights, but at the same time, that's what fucking made boxing great. I'm going to turn into the Donald Trump of boxing, but let's make boxing great again. Let's see Chris Eubank Jr. fight some of these guys. Even if he gets fucking starched, we'll know. Triple G can't say, oh, well, there was like the one guy that was out there, Chris Eubank Jr. I just didn't get to him. But he lost one. Well, I guess Triple G has a loss on his record now, too, but no one will say 20 years from now in 2040, oh, well, Triple G for sure, best of his generation middleweight, but there's one guy out there, Chris Eubank. Maybe it would have been different for them if they would have fought. Again, I think Triple G would smash Chris. I think Chris Eubank would give Triple G some huge problems too. It wouldn't be a totally one-sided fight. It would for sure end in knockout, without a shadow of a doubt. But Triple G definitely have to work for his fucking money, you know. And I don't think Triple G should try chase the next Canelo fight because it's going to be more of a hassle for Triple G to chase it than to just look at the next opportunity, like a Billy Joe Saunders, Chris Eubank, whatever. And Josh Groves, there's other guys out there too. I'm not saying there's not, but those guys have pretty big names, pretty big followings, pretty big, large number of fans that they can fight. It's just irritating as a fan. These guys, they shouldn't be not worried about getting paid, but they're starting to forget about boxing a little bit. And I don't know a lot about like the contracts and who's with the zone and how that works and their promoters and the deals that are made. I'm into boxing and the art of boxing and the sweet science and MMA too, but we're talking about boxing right now. That's what I care about. I care about the fight, the thing that happens 5 minutes before the first round and maybe 5 minutes after the first round. But aside from that, I'm not really as interested. Way more interested in, inside the square circle. But tell me what you guys think. Tell me if you even care about those fights. If you've even heard of Billy Joe Saunders, Chris Eubank Jr. And I'll talk to you later.